How goes it, guys? Dadbot Operator back again with a 9mm Zombie Apocalypse Showdown. The premise of these, as always, is simple. You've got 10 seconds before walking out the door forever as you walk into a zombie apocalypse. You can only grab one of these two loadouts on your way out the door. Which one are you grabbing? Today's contestants. Loadout 1, the Shadow Systems XR920 Elite. It's PCC, the CZ Scorpion Evo 3S1. Loadout 2, FN509 mid-sized MRD, and its PCC, the Palmetto State Armory AKV. I'm going to do a quick breakdown of both teams, and at the end, in the comments below, put your choice for which loadout you would grab in a zombie apocalypse scenario. Let's go. Up first, Team 1's pistol, this work of art, this Shadow Systems XR920 Elite. Beautiful pistol here. As you can see, lots of machine work on this slide. 4.5-inch bronzed fluted barrel. Got some snap caps here, guys, so don't freak out. Wanted to show you inside first there. Nice, beautiful bronzed barrel. You can see lots of slide serrations all over the top, sides, and bottoms. Nice port in the slide as well to help cut down some weight. That world-famous Shadow Systems logo. This, of course, on a Glock 17 footprint, if I'm not mistaken. Topped off here with a Holosun 507C. Great choice in this scenario because of this little solar panel right here. That means if you do not have a battery 5 years down the road, you've somehow found a way to survive the zombie apocalypse, but there are no more CR123 batteries laying around anywhere. As long as you have the sun, you have a dot. So if you step outside, dot should be working for you. If it doesn't, however, you've got these really nice suppressor height night sights from Shadow Systems, but I believe built by Night Vision. Really great, underrated company too. Striker fired, polymer framed, means that the weight on this is really nice and light. Great sandpaper grip on this to help make sure that it's really easy to get a nice solid grip on here. It's night half the day, so Streamlight TLR1HL topped off on this, and because you never know how many zombies are coming to the party, +6 base plate on this Terran Tactical base plate, meaning that 17 rounds now becomes 23. All in all, a great zombie apocalypse pistol. Let's check out its PCC. And the PCC for Loadout 1, the CZ Scorpion Evo 3S1, also chambered in 9mm. You'll start to see a trend here in today's video because in a zombie apocalypse, you're really going to want to keep your ammo selection to a minimum, and 9mm is so prolific that hopefully if a zombie apocalypse happens, 9mm is going to be fairly prevalent. It's still pretty easy to get your hands on, but 7 3/4-inch barrel on this CZ Scorpion Evo. Nice little mag pull hand stop on the underside here. Surefire scout light to help cut through the dark. You'll see that this one has a little bit of an advantage in my opinion because your PCC does have that scout light and touchpad as well. Picatinny rail on the top gives you the ability to mount this really nice Holosun 512C. Again, solar panel. That means no battery, sunlight, still got a dot. Blowback operation means it's not going to be the nicest in terms of recoil, but reliability is pretty certain on this. Did a nice little upgrade on here too because that CZ Scorpion grip is just no bueno. So we got a nice little mag pull grip on there as well. Some backup iron sights in the event that for some reason your battery fails and you don't have the sun anymore. Probably got bigger problems if that's the case, but this one has a nice 35 round magazine. For all the YouTube algorithms out there, I mean standard capacity magazine. Coming on down here, we want to make sure we're nice and compact because concealment in a zombie apocalypse is half the battle, mainly because the humans in that scenario are probably a bigger problem than the zombies, especially if they're those slow moving Walking Dead style ones. if you got rage zombies, you may as well just go ahead and use this sucker on yourself because it's going to be over with. The tail hook brace on this is really nice because it actually is pretty easy to utilize, giving you a nice compact system here. But the best part, in my opinion, on this, binary trigger. So we've got position 1 here, squeeze the trigger once, you've got 1 round that is shot. Go down here to position 2 and you've got pull the trigger, you get a shot, let off, you get a shot. So if you got a whole horde of those zombies walking through, you can dispense some justice pretty quick in the event that you need to. Speaking of trigger, let's take a look at it. No take up on there. Pretty nice little clean, crisp break on it. All in all, you can see fit and finish, really nice. Polymer seems to rule the day on this guy. You do have some M-lock slots on the side for additional space, for additional accessories, but space is at a premium on this. That's Loadout 1. Let's take a look at Loadout 2. Loadout 2 in this zombie apocalypse scenario. The pistol is the FN509 mid-sized MRD. One of my favorite pistols, honestly, and my everyday carry. Mainly because of all the features. 4-inch barrel on this. No threaded barrel because I don't have a suppressor for it and really don't have a need. But striker fired, polymer framed. Really nice grip texture on here, front and back and sides. Loophole Delta Point Pro and some nice suppressor height sights there too in the event that your dot does go out. No solar panel though, so if that dot dies, you're back to iron sights. And this one, they are blacked out, so there's no night sights. So again, kind of a disadvantage, but this Surefire X300U helps to even the score a little bit. Coming on over, we've got a 15-round magazine on this guy. Gives you a pretty decent capacity all in all, but my best and favorite attribute of this is fully ambi controls. So you got mag release on this side, mag release on this side, slide release and catch on this side, and slide, catch and release on this side as well. The trigger in it was absolute garbage when I got it, despite putting about 1,000 rounds through it. So, again, some snap caps here, guys. We switched the trigger in this out for an Apex trigger, and you can see 2 millimeters of take up here. Crisp break. About 2 millimeters of reset. So all in all, really nice trigger. In a zombie apocalypse, this is going to be a workhorse. And Team 2's PCC today is the Palmetto State Armory AKV. Really awesome little 9mm PCC here as well. A little bit longer barrel than most PCCs of this nature. 10.5 inches on that guy. You can see got a nice M-lock slot on both sides for the addition of some accessories. QD attachment at the front here and a Picatinny rail on the front as well. It does have a built-in front sight post too in the event that this primary arms SLX gives it the ghost on you. Picatinny rail all across the top there though, and it is mounted here at the top, so whenever you are opening your dust cover, it does flip right up. So hopefully that helps this guy maintain zero a little better. Stamped receiver, PSA is doing it right with these guys. The price on these is nice and low, but the quality is pretty high. Fit and finish on this is also really nice. Straight blowback again, so recoil again is not going to be the best, but this is also not the lightest in the world. It's probably coming in at about 5.5, almost 6 pounds. So that recoil will be pretty much mitigated. Folding brace here as well helps keep it nice and compact. The only thing that I don't like is it locks on the side, and I don't like to have to unlock that. Brace is too about as wobbly as my stand here, but as you can see, the brace, I'm not sure if you guys can see that, pretty wobbly. It is still able to be utilized, and utilized fairly well, but as far as rugged capability goes here, you're not going to have a ton. One of my favorite attributes on this, CZ Scorpion magazines. So PSA didn't decide to do a proprietary type of deal. They just went with something that is good quality and cheap as far as magazines go. Those are your options, guys. We got the PSA. Oh, wait one more second. We got to talk about this muzzle brake. What the absolute hell is this muzzle brake? Now, I have to give my buddy Chris from All Shooters Tactical credit for letting me borrow this gear. Most of what you see in this video today is coming from him, so thank you, Chris. Really appreciate that. If you put this muzzle brake on here, you got some explaining to do, because what is with this? Does this come standard on the AKV? Because I've done a little research and can't really seem to find out about it. Put it in the comments below if you know the answer to that, about what the reason for that sumbitch is, because I mean, that massive 9mm recoil must be tamed, and this 2-chamber muzzle brake would certainly do that. My goodness. So those are your loadout options, guys. Loadout 1, we had the Shadow Systems XR920 Elite and the CZ Scorpion Evo 3S1. Loadout 2, the FN509 mid-sized MRD and its PCC, the Palmetto State Armory AKV. Put your answer in the comments below for which loadout you would grab in a zombie apocalypse scenario. To all of my returning subscribers, thank you guys so much. Seriously, you are the reason that this channel is doing as well as it has been doing. We've only been up and running for less than a year. We're already almost at 4,000 subscribers, so way better than we ever thought we could be here at the channel. For all the new and first-time subscribers, welcome. We really appreciate you guys checking out the channel. Beers in the fridge. We'll see you next time.